In today's video, it's going to be all about relaxers. So what is a relaxer? Well, a chemical hair relaxing is a process that rearranges the structure of a curly hair into a straighter, smoother form. First, the disulfide bonds are broken and alter the curl patterns, and then the hair is straightened into its new shape by smoothing the hair, and after the relaxer's been on for a certain amount of time, it is washed and shampooed with a neutralizing shampoo. So what's the difference between a lye relaxer and a no lye relaxer? Well, a lye relaxer are made up of sodium hydroxide, and that's the chemical inside the lye relaxer. They tend to have a higher pH scale, so they can go as high as 13 or 14 on the pH scale, and because the pH is so high, it processes faster. So lye relaxers should only be used on people who have really coarse or resistant hair. Lye relaxers are said to be harder on the scalp and easier on the hair because it does not leave mineral deposits on the hair. So no lye relaxers, they're made of a different hydrodrugs. So they can have calcium hydroxide, lithium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, and there's many different ones. And typically the no lye relaxers are lower pH and are like a less aggressive chemical, but are a bit slower at processing. They are better for people who have like fine hair, thin hair, or hair that processes really quickly. This one is said to be harsher on the hair but gentler on the scalp because the no lye relaxers leave calcium deposits on your hair. So what's the difference between no base and base? So if it says no base, there's already base put into your relaxer. If it says base needed, you're gonna want to take some form of base and put it around the hairline and especially on the ears. And then after that, to be super careful, you're gonna want to subsection the whole head and put it all the way through to really protect the scalp. So here are some safety precautions you want to do before you start doing your relaxer. So you want to perform a hair analysis to the client's scalp, and you want to see if there's any abrasions, if there's any swelling, redness, or skin irritations are present. If there's any breakage, damage, or extreme dryness, if there's any of those things, you're not gonna want to continue this process. As well as if a hydrogen relaxer has previously been applied to it, do not apply a Theo relaxer or a soft curl perm relaxer. And then you're not going to want to apply a hydrogen relaxer on hair that's been previously treated with Theo relaxer or a soft perm relaxer, or soft perm, sorry. As well as you're not going to want to shampoo your client when they come in. You want their hair not to be shampooed for a couple days before doing a relaxer. So another thing you really want to be cautious of is relaxers are extremely alkaline and they can literally melt or dissolve your hair if used incorrectly. So the sodium hydroxide and most relaxers are the same ingredients that are used and products that are used for temporary hair removal, just with different strength. But you definitely want to be very careful because they can be really damaging to the hair if used incorrectly. The things you will need for the relaxer is you are going to need a chemical cape, conditioner, disposable gloves. You're going to want to put gloves on both hands to protect them because this product can be very damaging and dangerous to use. Your relaxer, of course, you can decide if it's no lye or lye relaxer, and always follow the instructions on the box or the bottle of them. You're going to want the neutralizing acid balance shampoo, your plastic clips, plastic bowls, your base cream if it's not already in the relaxer, a styling comb, an applicator brush, a timer, and towels. So this will be the first time this hair has ever been relaxed, so it will be a virgin application, but the hair has been highlighted before with lightener, and the curls about a 3B. Alright, so today I'll be doing the zonal relaxer, which is on the sides and the back. And I'm using the Hawaiian Silky No Base Lye Relaxer, which has sodium peroxide in it. And we have the fragrance already set up, so each side and then the back. And we're going to be doing it for about leave it on for about 15 minutes, so you can get like a nice bone straight. So here's the hair all sectioned. I'm applying base here, even though the relaxer is no base, I add it for extra protection, and here's the relaxer I'm using. So here I'm applying all over the hair and the sections, and I'm doing this under 15 minutes. Here I'm showing you how I do my subsection. So after I applied it all over, I divide the hair and I apply the relaxer in every subsection, and I make sure to really saturate it. I apply to the hairline last because that hair is the most delicate. After I saturated the whole hair, I smooth out the product and do a strand test. Here is after I applied everything, as well as I smoothed everything out. After 15 minutes of letting the hair process with the relaxer, Ariella and I were washing out the relaxer of the mannequin. After you rinsed out all of the relaxer, then you would start shampooing. Here's the shampoo I use. It's the Hawaiian Silky Neutralizing Shampoo, and you do 3 shampoos with it. And most of these shampoos, it will actually have a color to tell you if the relaxer is all out, and if it's not there, it will typically have a pink or purple suds showing that there's still relaxer. After I've done the 3 shampoos, I use conditioner and I brushed it through the hair before rinsing it out. This way I make sure there's no tangles. Now I'm separating the hair from the curly part to the relaxed part. I do put some gel into the hair to help separate, and then I put into the dryer just to really help. Here's the products I used today. And this is the final look after doing my relaxer.